with Gina.
The news with Gina Grad.
Well, another sexual assault case against Kevin Spacey has been dropped. Since the accuser, a massage therapist, is now deceased, the L.A. County District Attorney's Office says the matter is closed. The man who was never identified claimed that
now he's brought up on murder charges.
Tried to kiss him and force him to grab his genitals during a session in Malibu in October of 2016. The actor was never charged in the alleged incident. The accuser died of cancer last month, so that is a closed matter.
How old was he? And then also, I don't know. The part where people try to kiss people. I don't know. Can we just keep walking? Like, just that person
Which
tried
person?
to kiss me. The person that just slapped the guy's hand out or whatever.
Call him a cad.
Need a little element of. There has to be a kind of an element in life where, if you get T-boned by a drunk driver and confined to a wheelchair, by all means, lawyer up. But if you just get tapped in the rear end of the 405, pardon the Spacey fun.
I agree with you, but, you do that enough times and the piper is going to be paid. And I'm happy for the justice system that way.
You've been around. You've seen enough, right? It's all coming around.
I do think it has, in some cases, gone a little bit too far.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that. I just mean, like, put his hand on my thigh or tried to whatever. I don't know. That's the Cuba Gooding.
Well, you know what it's actually
Get
called?
out of there.
It's called common courtesy.
Right.
The way, you're supposed to treat people. That's all the rules are. They're actually just common courtesy.
I know, but I think some people get drunk and they lose their boundaries. Like, next thing you know, you're talking to Justin Bieber or you're Craig.
Neither of us touched each other.
But didn't the Spacey
That's
thing
where
happen?
alcohol maybe is a bad thing.
Yeah. Didn't the Spacey thing happen? He was getting a massage?
Yes.
So he wasn't drunk.
I don't know.
Never had a drunk massage?
You drink in the shower, right?
I've been on 4 cruises with you, Brian.
True. I've only been drunk for half of those massages.
Right.
How do we get invited on the cruise?
Oh, my God. Come all. They're so
Play
fun.
some
We do them
music.
every
They
year.
do a Corolla
The
cruise.
Corolla cruise.
Right on.
Yeah,
it's
it's
really
fun.
Podcast the entire time. Every room's just podcasting.
Piping it in.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he'll be missed, whoever he is.
The landscape of college sports is about to change significantly now that the NCAA has voted to allow student athletes to profit from their likenesses. The association's Board of Governors vote Tuesday says that players will be able to accept endorsement deals. There will be some conditions, mainly that the new rules don't undermine the NCAA's educational mission and that they don't result in certain schools gaining an unfair advantage. The vote doesn't actually change any rules. It simply lays out guidelines for the governing board to draw up specific rules.
Well, if you're a blue chip at prospect and you got a choice between going to Arizona State or USC or UCLA, but you find out one really kicks ass in the merch department, like moves a lot of jerseys, and you're the next Reggie Bush, don't you tend to, does that sway you a little bit?
100%.
That's a huge advantage.
Yeah.
human
I'm
nature.
all for it. I'm all for those guys getting paid. I mean, they're already, it's so prevalent. It's been going on for decades. In the back office, they get a free car for this or that.
Oh, when
where they're in college and all this stuff, but they're still getting taken.
But the thing about these athletes, especially when you're talking about a guy like Reggie Bush, what's really his earning window? You know what I mean? I mean, the guy was out of the NFL at 27, 28.
Whatever it was.
Played 5 years, whatever. Hurt himself, lawsuit.
A little longer than that, but I think I had like an 8-year career, but that's it. Yeah.
You could actually make a case that his best time as far as profitability were his college years.
18 to 22.
And if you get injured during those years of college, that's it.
You're
There's
done.
there's no backup plan.
He had a lawsuit against the stadium for
49ers
putting the slippery track too close to the edge.
I'm going to take that back. He was with the 49ers. I don't know if it was the 49ers stadium, but yes, the slippery, stuff that goes up against the wall, he was running out of bounds and it was too close and he still slipped on it and tore his ACL or something like that.
Yes. Anyway, so
effectively ended his career.
When did Reggie Bush? How old was Reggie Bush when he left the NFL? And the point is could you imagine if your earning career stopped before 30? I mean, there's lawsuits and endorsements and get up to the booth, but I mean, really, that's your career. Like, imagine if you're a comedian or an actor and you stop getting checks after the age of.
You can't do this anymore.
Right.
He probably played 8 or 9 years. He played from 2006 for sure until 2015?
2016.
He was with the Saints
10 years.
for, 5 years? Something
Yeah, what happens is these guys end up on a team and you don't hear about them the last 2 seasons. They're in the league and they kind of forget that OJ ended his career with the Niners.
Same with Reggie.
Right. Mm-hmm.
2 USC greats.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of football, Odell Beckham Jr. presented Tom Brady with a very thoughtful gift after the Cleveland Browns visited the Patriots on Sunday. And one particular Photoshop meme of this exchange had some gullible fans thinking Brady tossed that gift in the trash. I'm going to show you the video right now. So he's shaking hands after the game. He's talking to everyone. He gives them something. And tosses it. A guy happens to be walking by. Now, a lot of people did not see that it was fake. Beckham gave Brady a pair of goat hair cleats, which is a reference to Brady being the greatest of all time. Brady said in a radio interview he appreciated it, but a Photoshop from Barstool Sports depicted him throwing the cleats into a garbage can as a dude was walking by. Many responses to the video indicated that people were duped by this video. But Brady wants to make sure people know it was fake. He has nothing but respect for Beckham.
Can we've talked about this, you have the hero or the GOAT. The guy, he kicks the field goal, he's the hero, or he misses it, he's the GOAT. Got to do something better than GOAT. There are too many years of GOAT, meaning you screwed the pooch and lost the game. Now you're the best player ever.
That goes back to the Cubs, right? Or was the Cubs or Boss that he used to bring his goat, and they threw him out, and he said, well, they put a curse on, you'll never win another series.
I always thought about that because it was just a shabby animal, like you're a goat. But now...
Greatest of all time. I feel like, where'd that come from? Hip-hop?
It started, I think, in my knowledge, I was presented with like some apparel and snack mixing or something by some representative of Muhammad Ali. And they called it GOAT, GOAT trail mix and GOAT sweat jackets. And I remember going, GOAT? He's not a goat. Yeah. He's Muhammad Ali. And then they broke it down. So maybe somebody did it before that, but that's what I kind of remember.
You made a transition. At one point,
I think that's the origin.
You were Bill Buckner. You know what I mean? You were the GOAT. You lost the game.
And then the GOAT must have been the GOAT from the Cubs thing, and there was a curse of a goat. You guys remember that?
The curse of the goat. That's it. It was either the Cubs or Boston.
It was Chicago. That wouldn't allow the goat into the stadium.
He would bring his goat to every game.
I think the differentiation is the periods in between the letters.
Yeah, the acronym.
That's it. Right. Then he got a note from his doctor saying it was a service goat. Yes. And he was able to bring it on the plane. It was a biplane. Propeller driven.
Yes.
Sorry.
As long as you buy him a
canvas over the wings, but he was able to travel. Sorry.
Well, Good Housekeeping magazine, of all places, just posted an online feature on the 17 best movie songs of all time.
Hold on. They still have Good Housekeeping magazine?
Indeed, they do.
We're getting great write-ups there.
And it's just as solid as Forever, Adam.
Yeah.
I don't...
As the way you remember it.
I would like to bring that home and see if anyone opened it. I don't feel like it would. I don't feel like anyone in my house. Housekeeping is not even a... I don't even know if it's things that people do anymore.
Yeah. You don't call yourself a homemaker really anymore.
No. My wife did let the maids in this morning, so I suppose that is a way of housekeeping. And she does know where the vacuum robot is kept.
Well,
so
they have the articles like how to hire good help.
Right. Right.
It's retitled How to Hire Good Housekeeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last thing I saw before I left my house was...
etiquette with your gardener.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it's about. So I'm going to rattle some of these off to you.
I'm excited to see what these are.
Would you like? Would you want me to rattle off the top 10?
Yes.
I'm curious. Like, I want to know what kind of articles, like Febreze, friend or foe? Let's find out what this is all about.
80,000 things to do with lemon juice.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start from 10, this is what they got. Number 10, Unchained Melody from Ghost.
Mm-hmm. Weren't you supposed to?
That was a hit 20 years earlier.
He was supposed to be in that movie. That could have been his song.
Really?
There's
what?
No.
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 They went the other way.
You are 100% wrong
They got
about
the other
that.
guy from
I
Houston.
hate listening to these.
You're going to hate this whole
Sure
Oh,
wanted
hey,
it.
Dennis,
Yeah.
I don't want
Keep
to tell you,
going.
I don't want to tell you how to live your life, but if there's ever a movie that ever comes up that you weren't in, you just say, I was supposed to be in that. I turn it down. And no one's going to go, you're a fucking liar, sack of shit, bullshit. Any movie, whatever, you pick it, Die Hard.
That's right.
Just go Die Hard. Yeah, I'm supposed to do that. But
Shawshank Redemption.
Most of them were before the internet anyway. Who's to know, right?
Turn Jaws
You know what movie I was just thinking about?
Turn
Precious.
it down.
Precious.
Turn it down. I turned it down. The Jazz Singer. Turn it down. That's from 1922. Turn it down.
I love Black Panther.
Turn it down. Turn it down. Everyone will believe you. Everyone will believe you. Just say it. Every film. Whatever it is.
Turn it down.
Good. Just say it. Turn it
Gone
down.
with the wind.
Turn it down.
Exactly.
Turn it down.
Hoop Dreams.
That's right,
Turn
Scott.
it
Thank you, my dear.
Turn it down. Supposed to play 16-year-old Richie Valens. I turn that shit down. I turn it down. I can play the guitar. I turn it down. Goonies. Turn it down.
Smart.
Yeah.
Went to Josh Brolin.
Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead. Personal best. Lesbian long-distance runners. I'm supposed to be one of them. Dennis, turn it down. Just say turn it down. Doesn't matter.
Actually, I think I did turn that down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You turned down personal best?
I think it was actually, I had another job.
What was the role? That must have been 1980 something.
1980, like, 2.
Oh, and yeah. Oh, and don't contain it to just movies. Like if a guy introduced you to his fiancée, go turn her down. She wanted to blow me 3 days ago. I said no.
But
everything. Just
careful.
Everything. Tell me this podcast was yours.
Careful.
But you let me do it. 11 years
For the record,
ago.
I've never turned anything down. I worked on a show called Second Chance Chihuahua. I did the theme for that. Anything, I say yes.
I love New Jack City.
Turn it down.
No,
Wesley. It was you or Wesley.
What is, what year was personal best?
82.
82?
Yeah.
What did Dennis do? What 7 movies did Dennis do in 82? They didn't turn down. Because there must have been.
Was that Enemy Mine?
Yes, I think it was.
Oof. That's a good pull right there.
Yeah, that's
good pull.
No. It was The Right Stuff and then Enemy Mine, all during this. Yeah.
So for personal best, like they needed the role of the track coach.
Yes.
Or the dean.
I think Scott Glenn wound up playing the role.
So you turned down personal best. My random lesbian movie that I brought up as a joke.
Yes.
Do you see why you have to do this?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Are you doing it now?
No.
Because this is what I told you to do.
You can trust me.
Well, that's what you would say. That's what you would say.
All of America does. It's
smart to bring up
right
Scott
now.
Glenn. Was Scott Glenn? Wait a minute. Was he in personal best? Who's the coach in personal best? So Mariel Hemingway and
Scott
I don't know.
Glenn.
Turn it down. See, do it. Everything.
Turned it down.
Everything. Every movie. And even manufacturing. Like, hey, you seen the new Airbus 380? I turned it down. They wanted me to build it, but I said, no, too busy. It's good. It's good. Sorry.
Champagne problems.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes.
Well, while Chris looks for that, Brian, grab a paper bag and breathe into it. You're going to hate this
I don't like
list.
this at all.
Okay.
So far it's Ghost.
Max Zapata has questions.
Wait, what else am I looking for?
This is
personal best.
This is going to take 15 hours at the rate we're going.
What else about it? We got
This is a big
What
list.
else? What I was asking about? Who played the coach?
Scott Glenn.
Okay, well, I don't know. I want you to look up the IMDb.
I took Dennis's
word
I
for it.
turned the roll down. Don't you think I would know?
I'm just finding. Tell me who the coach.
Please tell me Kenny Loggins is on that list a few times.
Hold on.
Okay.
Dennis, were you up for Gandhi? Were you up for Gandhi?
For the role of Gandhi.
No, I was not.
No, come on.
I was
Down.
not.
Play along.
Even the Martin Sheen shot role, I was not.
The Shining.
The Shining, no.
Turn it down. Turn it down.
No. Wasn't a place for me.
The Terminator?
Actually, the Terminator really wanted.
A chorus line.
Turn it down. Right?
No, I didn't turn that one down.
Yeah.
Elle
I was this
McPherson
close.
when she was 23.
I was this close to getting it and turning it down.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, Scott Glenn played Terry. Can you read that from there?
Trigloff?
Tingloff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's it.
The coach, I guess. All
We
right.
just done the right stuff together, and
So random that you turned down that movie. All right. Sorry, go
I'm going
ahead.
to take you through this list. So number 9.
Oh, wait. Projects you're doing during personal best filming.
it sounds to me like you weren't even paying attention to the Scott Glenn role there.
The Right Stuff, not
that's a lot
interested.
in
Jaws
82.
3D, Tough Enough. What's
I don't know Bill.
Belinda? Bill, I don't know.
Johnny Belinda's with Roseanne Arquette.
Roseanne Arquette.
Yeah. Who's in the podcast
Who's
too
in
with
the
us.
podcast.
Yeah.
Well, they're full circle. And Stripes.
Stripes. I'm not really in
Uncredited.
Stripes. That's really interesting because my wife at the time, PJ Souls, is in that. He plays Bill Murray's girlfriend. And I was just happened to go and visit the set, and they caught me on camera during one of Bill Murray's 1,000-foot roll on the film can improvisations, and so they had to give me a credit.
Wow. Stripes. Who knew?
Jaws 3D. I loved
don't
it.
know
I was
why.
8 and I saw that in the theater with my mom. I love that movie.
Stripes, uncredited. No, uncredited, but it says I'm in it.
You were in the
Jaws
graduation
3D
ceremony.
should have turned it down. We can also do two categories here.
I actually did turn that movie down, but they put me in there anyway.
The Stripes, good trivia for you when you're trying to, like I would tell people.
Happens to be my kid's 7 years old and younger, their favorite movie, by the way.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Stripes, you could fool any film buff if you talked to him about Dennis Quaid in Stripes, in the movie Stripes.
That's obscure.
All right, sorry, keep going.
Number 9, I Say a Little Prayer, My Best Friend's Wedding. Number 8, Take My Breath Away, Top Gun.
Yeah, I'm okay with that one.
Number 7, In Your
At
Eyes.
least it's written for the movie.
Right.
These are all hits from 20 years before.
I know. Say Anything, In Your Eyes. Number 6, Maniac, Flashdance. Number 5, Brian Easy, I've Had the Time of My Life, Dirty Dancing.
Love that.
Number 4, Eye of the Tiger,
down.
Rocky 3. Number 3, Kiss Me from She's All That.
Yeah.
Number 2,
No.
Staying Alive, Saturday Night Fever. Any guesses? Number 1 fan favorite song from a movie. You won't be surprised when I tell you.
So we started with Unchained Melody.
Yeah. Number 10.
And now these are songs that
Footloose.
Unchained Melody existed,
Not a bad guess,
and
yeah.
then some of these were written for the movie.
And some were made more
But there's
popular
new
by the
stuff
movie.
like Shallow. Like,
That's number
Right.
17.
Okay.
If there's any justice, it'll be Flashdance.
That was already on there. Maybe.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Flashdance.
Yes.
the
Just a
song.
Steel Town Girl on a Saturday night. Look at that.
I don't know.
No, What a Feeling. That's the song.
Oh.
is it
Gotcha,
the song
okay.
from Over the Top, Meet Me Halfway, Kenny Loggins?
That's a great
That
song.
would be amazing in that movie. Please tell me you turn
cried.
that roll down.
Oh, hold on.
We got to bring that back.
Over
to
the
podcast.
top.
Top Gun, Playing with the Boys.
Never even
Boys
heard-
is
never
Kenny
even heard that.
Loggins. I'm going Playing with the Boys. It's
Okay.
very homoerotic.
With the boys.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Close. Well, not really. I actually didn't make the list, shockingly enough.
Close.
Number 1 from The Breakfast Club. Don't you forget about me.
Oh, no. Dennis turned down Wizard of Oz, by the way.
And Breakfast Club.
As
And
Glinda.
And breakfast, the Estevez part.
Could really, you
I'm
know all
actually-
about films. If Dennis just said turn down to any film, you couldn't argue with him, and you'd have no reference points.
No, of
and
course. If
you'd
it was
never
any
do
film
anything.
between 1980 and today, and just I turn that down, I'd be like, yeah, it's plausible.
You have to believe it.
I have no choice but to
You've
believe
been
it.
in so many things. It's crazy because when we meet people, it's always different when people go, "Oh, I loved you in blank."
yeah.
You'll meet like a younger person like, "Oh, I loved you in Parent Trap," or someone's like, "Oh, I love." It's the strangest thing because it is different. Most people when they meet like, Lady Gaga, "Oh, I love you in that movie."
That's
you
because
know?
I'm older. I've got a multi-generational thing going.
Does
now.
anyone ever say
Yeah.
you're in my favorite Funny or Die video of all time?
No.
Because
Did
you
you
are.
just say that? Oh, thank you very
The
much.
best
I'm
one of all
very
time.
complimented. Thank
Which
you.
one is that?
The one
it was
where
such a great hoax.
Oh, we
it
have
was
a
it was a
hoax pit.
the long
Perfectly
con.
executed
It was
hoax.
reported.
Long con.
So many outlets reported it as Dennis Quaid had an on-set meltdown. We have the footage. We talked about it. And we
Right.
said we don't know if it's true. We don't know what's happening, but here's the footage. And
of us
then
knew.
much later, coming out, it was all very, very literal, and it was very fucking funny.
Yeah, they released it as a sound recording that one of the crew members had.
Yes,
had-
exactly.
yeah.
Found footage.
Yeah.
Here's a clip.
And then this is what actually we were.
Looks good. Looks good.
Was this a Super Bowl spot?
I'm going to tell them everything I know. Absolutely everything.
Guy in a penis costume.
Yeah, that's a guy in a penis costume. Just wanders onto the set.
I'm going to tell them everything that I know. Absolutely everything. I am risking my life. I am risking... What the fuck?
Sorry, Dennis. Let's keep going.
What the fuck? Keep going? I am acting here, and this dickhead wanders onto my set. I can't even get a line out, and Dopey the dick here is whispering in your ear, and you're not even watching anymore.
Dennis.
Don't you fucking Dennis me. I am doing my job here. I am a pro. This is the most unprofessional set I've ever been on. This is horseshit.
This is the literal version that came out after
I have to look at. I've got a bunch of pussies staring at me.
I'm kidding.
And this fucking baby.
Fuck you, Quaid.
This is garbage.
Dennis, wait. We can talk it out.
Blow me.
It was just great.
Yeah, you got to watch it. Watch the first part first, and then this part second. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I always talk about Breaking Away because I just goddamn love that movie, and I love Tom Dooley in it. I was talking about before you got here, but man,
Paul Dooley?
Yeah, no
Paul
kidding.
Dooley. Tom Dooley's the
I just
hang
worked
down
with-
your head.
He
Tom
just
Dooley.
played my father-in-law on this Netflix series, that Merry Happy Whatever.
Paul
Dooley.
Paul Dooley.
Love him.
How
love him.
old is Paul Dooley?
He's in his 80s.
Wow,
He's
that's
still
awesome.
doing great, man. He's
God,
fantastic.
underrated comedic actor.
Such a funny guy. He was the best thing you really in Breaking Away.
That movie was so
Refund.
That whole movie. Every scene he was in Breaking Away was funny.
Yeah.
Really funny.
Yeah.
The used car lot stuff was funny. When he was cheering you guys on, watching the TV, it was funny. He was at home with his wife. It was funny. Like, everything that guy did was great in that movie. I love that movie so much, but he was just hysterical in it. It bothers me sometimes when movies are legitimately funny, start to finish, but just because there's some sports and some pathos in it, they don't get counted as comedies. That was a funny comedy that had all the heart and everything else in it.
Yeah,
as
I
well.
guess they started calling them was dramedies or
Right.
whatever. But
that
it really had, Peter Yates being the director, who is English, and the screenplay was written by a first-generation Czechoslovakian, back when he used to have Czechoslovakia.
Right.
And so I think they had a point of view about America that we didn't see. And I think that's why it has the charm that it has.
Interesting, because it's got the whole Euro flavor with the Cinzano race team, and the boy basically gets his heart. The Cinzano race team is coming to Indiana, and they're going to race, and he's over the moon about it, and then they end up jacking him over, and he kind of hits bottom. And God, I just love that. But Dooley, I'm great. Great that the guy is still out there and still working,
sharp as ever, and. He plays my father-in-law, so he's going to be coming back.
Dooley's 91 years old.
Damn.
Wow.
That's great.
Jesus Christ. All right, let me hit. Steve, is it, how do we pronounce, written by Steve Tisich? Tesich. Yeah. One best original screenplay. God,
Yes.
it's such a good movie. You guys,
Whoa.
go watch that movie if you haven't seen it. Or get reacquainted with it
Barbara
if you
Barry
have.
won Best Supporting Actress.
Yeah, she was the mom. She was great. It's quietly a fantastic film. See if you can, Max Path, see if there's any Paul Dooley scenes from that that are floating around the internet.
Just the moment that he and his wife are going to, fool around after,
Yes.
maybe who knows how long it's been, him taking his pen protector out of his pocket in a romantic gesture.
So funny. Such a great.
So funny.
It's like this. He pulls his pocket protector out in a super sensual way.
Lothario.
Yeah, with the Italian opera playing in the background. Like, it's just every beat. Man, that movie doesn't have any bad scenes or dumb scenes or who needs that scenes. Like, it was so well done. God damn. All right, sorry. Let's do one more.
All right. Well, a middle school in Lancaster, California made national headlines on Wednesday after it accidentally printed a sex hotline telephone number on all student ID cards in place of the suicide prevention hotline number. It's unclear how the mistake was discovered,
Well,
but
wait a second. They do. Everyone says if these guys got laid, they wouldn't be shooting up the schools
Maybe
or
it was
shooting up
intentional.
themselves, right?
Yeah. Apparently, 2 of the digits were transposed, and that's what led to the mix-up. Teachers
Classic
have
mix-up.
collected the IDs.
Led to a Bambi alert.
They said in a statement they are very sorry for this error, and they are working to correct it.
You got to forgive them for that. That's
That's
innocent.
great.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yes.
The world needs that.
Yeah.
Yeah, their heads
Good on you,
were in the right
Lancaster.
place.
That's oops.
Any breaking away clips at all? Internet's weird. I never know if there's a bunch of
No,
stuff
there's
or
some,
nothing.
but we were just trying to look for the one that Dennis mentioned.
That's all. There's no. It's a great scene,
It's all
but there's no
visual.
dialogue in it.
Yeah.
I like the one where he's talking to the cat, telling him his name is Jake, not Fellini.
Yeah.
And he's tired of all the
Stop.
eenies.
Them's my French fries.
Right. The French fries.
All right, we have that right
All
here.
right, we'll play it.
Sauteed zucchini.
It's ID food. I don't want no ID food.
Italian.
It's not. I got it at the A&P. It's like squash.
I know ID food when I hear it. It's all them eeny foods. Zucchini and linguine and fettuccine. I want some American food, damn it. I want French fries.
All right, you got to find a non-echoey version of that. But then his cat was named Fellini. Your name's Jake. I named him. My cat. Call him Jake, not Fellini.
As I mentioned, he was great in 16 Candles. Dennis,
Yes.
were you up for 16 Candles?
No.
Come on, Dennis.
No, I'm going to give it to you
I feel like
straight.
we're not-
Okay, I will give it to you straight. It's a matter of trust.
We
Turn
want
down Molly
what's
Ringwald's
straight. And we want the part where you say you turned everything down.
Were you up for 16 Candles?
Look, I don't know what agenda you have going on here.
All right.
Adam,
Look,
Clear.
it's your career. Whatever.
I can't,
You know what?
It's your legacy.
I have values.
Good luck.
that I have
Let
to
the
live
baby
up
have
to,
his
okay?
bottles, what I say. Have fun with your pod card. You could have been in all the great movies, but you've chosen not to.
You could have almost been in all the great movies.
You could have led America
That
to
sure
believe
would have
you're
helped on that
everything.
Lifetime Achievement Award, but whatever.
Could have been Long Duck Dong, but here we are.
There we are. All right. The podcast, Bear and a Banjo, new episodes Thursdays on Apple Podcasts as well.